Reform is coming to Hong Kong's political system. Since returning to China in 1997, the region has two systems. Now, for the first time in 2 decades, Hong Kong is on the path to direct election of its local chief executive. CCTV's Jiejun has more on the National People's Congress weekend vote and the lively debate around democracy for the region.
One person, one vote. China's top legislature, National People's, officially laid down the guidelines for Hong Kong's electoral reform. If all continues as planned, it paved the way for direct elections of Hong Kong's chief executive in 2017 and the Legislative Council in 2020.
China government has already promised that the chief executive can be produced either by election or by consultation. But most clearly, the basic law has stipulated that ultimately the chief executive will be elected by popular suffrage.
Under the proposed reforms, candidates for Hong Kong chief executive will be picked by a broadly representative nominating committee. But for some, this reform doesn't go far enough. They want all candidates to be nominated directly by the public. One group, known as Occupy Central, has even pledged to launch a campaign of civil disobedience if their demands aren't met.
This is Central, the financial and the business hub of Hong Kong. A group of activists threaten to launch a mass sit-in here if Beijing doesn't introduce the kind of democracy they want.
While Occupy Central has gained a lot of publicity, many in Hong Kong oppose their methods. On August the 17th, more than 190,000 people took to the streets to express their aspiration to achieve universal suffrage in a peaceful way. Over 1.5 million people have signed a petition to oppose against the Occupy Central movement.
I think that shows, one in almost every five people, are there to say, we want peace, we want democracy, but we want it in a peaceful way. Negotiation is what we want, not Occupy Central.
If political reform goes smoothly, Hong Kong's people will elect their chief executive by one person, one vote in 2017 for the first time in history, while debate is sure to continue on the best electoral system for the region. Most agree it's a step in the right direction. Jiejun, CCTV, Hong Kong.